Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, or Tank12, however you want to call me. I don't really care. Excuse me. And today we are going to be playing the AMX 5120. Actually, today we're going to be playing World of Tanks live, and so anything can happen in live commentary. Of course, with the gameplay and all that stuff, I could totally suck, or I could do just fine and show you guys how I play this vehicle. Now I decided, I thought, why not make a series where things overlap with my commentary and my gameplay style, and just do live commentaries and show you guys pretty much a 101 on how I play my vehicles in my garage, the specific vehicles that I own. The AMX 5120 is one of those tanks that everybody has seen and knows that it doesn't have a lot of armor, although it is a heavy tank. Also, the speciality of the French heavy tank line is the auto-loading system that they all have, except apart from the ARL 44, the AMX M4, and the one beneath that, the BDGR or something like that. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult to play this tank as a standard heavy tank because it just does not have the armor to hold up a front line. And that is exactly why we're going to be playing as a bigger medium tank, because this vehicle in a one-on-one engagement with the M103 or the let's say even the IS3 is gonna have a hard time, especially if you have just clipped if you only have 2 or 3 shots. So right now you can see we're fully clipped, we have 3 rounds, and we have a fire or a reload time per shot of 3.3 seconds, which is not that great for auto-loading system. If you look at the medium line or the Czech medium tank line, which is the only line that they have right now, they have, I think, less than 2 seconds of reload time in between the shots. So we're gonna be a supportive heavy tank, or pretty much already medium tank, that is going up to the north with these guys, with the medium tanks, since we do have the mobility of 65 kilometers per hour maximum speed, and we can easily support these guys in an all-out-fledged combat situation right here, like the ST2, STA2. That would be a 2-shot thing for us, but we have to be careful since there is a lot of artillery on the other side. And this tank, just as any other French tank in the game, is not immune to artillery. Right there, that 121 actually took 2 shots from that STA2, and we're gonna see if we can get up here and maybe pick off some guys. They're currently trying to flank us or something like that. So we're gonna go for the T-54 since that is the more dangerous tank. And yeah, as you can see, I'm a very aggressive AMX 5120 player. That is why you have to be very careful of your HP pool that you have. You only have 1750 HP. I think that's the least amount of hit points that tier 9 heavy tank has over all nations. And that is exactly why we have to be careful while playing this tank. Now, as you can see right now, we're reloading, and at this time we're completely useless to our team. We're a big target, and that is why HP preservation is very important, since all you do have is that 1750 HP. And since pretty much everything can just penetrate you, sorry, I had to go for that ram kill. I just had to. There was every bone in my system was screaming for a ram kill, and there I lost an additional 191 HP. In the aftermath, maybe not the best decision, because in the end, if it's a close game, you will need the additional HP. And we're gonna take out the STA-2. Now that's just the beauty of an auto-loading system. Now I still do have 3 rounds left, and we're gonna pay that KB4 back. Unfortunately, it seems that we do have artillery aiming at us, but since I'm a really reckless driver, we're gonna go for the damaging shots, because we have to clear this flank. One more shot, one more shot, one more shot, one more shot. Ah, thanks. Didn't hit me. Fall back so that artillery can't hit us, and I think I'm gonna leave the rest to my medium buddies, and I'm gonna be going back down the heavy tank alley to help the heavy tanks out that are still engaging that big force that is trying to push their or our cap. You can see the E-75 just was destroyed by the E-100, and there's a T-49, a tier 8 American light tank that is moving up and getting shot by me. Well, he got lucky that I missed and somebody else just took him out. I'm not sure if I missed or if it was just yeah, the last hit while somebody already took care of him. So yeah, we have M103 that just drowned. These players, I mean the people who just drowned their tanks are, I can only say it like this, they're idiots. I do not understand why you drown your tank. Maybe he was that frustrated that he drowned his vehicle. That doesn't really matter. I'm not certain. Yeah, we're not gonna go after him. So maybe let's just put a round into the M103. Yeah, so that worked out pretty well. Credit-wise, not that great. I did make profit. I lost a lot of credits. But damage-wise, 2,800 damage with 7 shots. We did lose a lot of HP, and that is one of the things that you have to look out for if you're playing this vehicle. It definitely does not hold up against any other tank out there. It's just gonna get wrecked. And one of the other things that you have to keep your eye on is the reload. If you're trying to engage a tank and you do not have the reload, a lot of the times the people will still think that you have a full clip, so they're very careful while engaging you. But if you play it like you don't have a real clip in your tank, as you do usually, they will not wait for you to reload. They will push you, and you have to be very careful in such situations. So right here they have a lot of light tanks, 3 medium tanks, excuse me, and we do have 1 medium and we have 3 medium tanks, excuse me, and 3 light tanks. If all the medium tanks and the light tanks would go the way I would send them, like I would send some light tanks down the middle just to spot early what is coming up this 0 line, have a light tank over there, and the medium tanks just going all the way up to the A0 part. We could easily push them down, but since they do have 2 tier 10 medium tanks, we have to catch them early. If we don't catch them early, we have to fall back to our other position, because if they control that part up there, they can shoot it down from up here, and they can actually push, like they kill all the guys that are over there, and they can push this way into this area and flank us pretty much. The castle here is actually the main choice for heavy tanks in my opinion, which is the way I would go if I was sitting in a real heavy tank. But since that is not the case, I'm not gonna bother. There's a Grille, the tier 10 German tank destroyer, which replaced the Waffenträger of E100, which I'm very happy. I'm very thankful for. Because, yeah, that thing was just, I mean, at the beginning it had 6 rounds in its magazine with the 128mm gun. And, I mean, that was just crazy. You had, like, a 50 or 60 second reload time, like a minute you were out of the game, and then you came back and fired like each shot in, I don't know, 2 seconds like the bad shot. 6 rounds and I think over 3000 something damage. Then you were out for a minute again, so yeah, that tank did not really fit in the end to World of Tanks, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And my opinion doesn't matter to a lot of people. That's okay. Okay. So we have a KV-4, very tricky tank to shoot at. Yeah, very tricky tank to shoot at if you do not have the penetration. Luckily for us, we do have the pen, and we pick up 700, almost, no, 659 damage, and almost the kill. We're gonna reload just to be sure that on the next engagement we can actually finish the guys. And as you can see, actually we have lost the heavy tank alley, or the city part, and that is probably because all of our heavy tanks, or at least 2 heavy tanks from my team, have 3 with me, have gone down this way, and I think that is almost a misplay by my side here, by me. But we have to take out this STB-1. Unfortunately, this tank does not have the gun depression. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. We track him, and you can see the reload time on this vehicle just takes its toll. And we have pretty much lost this entire flank over there. Now, I'm one of the faster heavy tanks, so I can actually fall back. I'm gonna fall back, and I'm gonna see that nobody actually can go right behind us and finish our artillery. Actually, there's a E50M coming in, and we have to take care of the E50M. If we don't take care of the E50M, we're gonna be in deep shit. He's low HP, 900, and if our CDC can put some good shots in him, that would be highly appreciated. We're full HP yet still, but one shot from that FV can change that thing very drastically. Okay, now I'm gonna do something that is maybe very stupid. I'm gonna be pushing this E50M. Shoot his cheeks. I have one more shot left. The E100 has to take care of him. If I miss, or if I just don't deliver. Looks like the E100 is just busy right there. And we get him. Now I'm gonna be running back to take care of the T-44-100 and the other heavy tank that has been spotted at my base. Now this is a situation that I really don't like when I'm playing World of Tanks, because right now I'm in a very awkward position. I have a tank in my back, I have 2 tanks in my front. There is a IS-7 right there, who's probably turning his tank right to me right now, and a T-44-100 who's going up the hill. We have to take out the IS-7 right now, as we are 2 against 1, and he's actually turning his tank towards the CDC. So we have some nice shots on him. Let's track him. One more shot, and he's stun full. So we lost another 500 HP right there. Nothing we could do. That was just very unfortunate. Now the thing is that we have to keep staying alive. We do have enough rounds. We can engage. Ah, shit. Did not expect that T-44 to come. I think it's over now with us, guys. Oh my god. RNG. Oh my god, RNG. Oh, what RNG? Holy crap. Did I survive that? That was incredible. I should not have survived that. I'm gonna show the E100 that I'm gonna flank the FV. I'm gonna write it into the chat. We're at 3,428 damage. Oh crap. FV is gonna flank me. We're gonna have a bad surprise. If the FV is coming around and if he's gonna get us, we're gonna be toast. So that's exactly why oh fuck, the E100 actually is running right now. I hope the FV turns. Oh, and he fired! That gives me almost 25 seconds. Come on, he's a one-shot. Like, if I full clip... Yeah, we got him. Come on, gun the pressure. Yes, there we go. 6 kills, 5,000 damage done. Beauty of an auto-loading system. Oh crap. Oh, it's my lucky day, really. It's my lucky day. Top Gun bouncing 2 shots from the T-44-100, actually a 0 damage hit, and 1 from the by the M41-90. And we pick up the Ace, Top Gun, and the Spartan, all that kind of stuff. Nice. Good game, I would say. Almost 5k damage. Oh, he was really having a bad day. 2 shots and only 1,500 damage dealt. Yeah, that's, I don't want to bash on people, but if you're playing a tier 10 and you do 0 damage, or if you only do 600, well, it's just artillery, or only 777, or 1,200, or 1,300, that's it's just not going to cut it anymore for tier 10. If you do not deliver with the damage, your team cannot win. So that's one of the things, but I have to be fair, these guys were overrun on the other side, but 0 damage is really, yeah, it's not that great. It doesn't matter, we won. I think we played a great party of, or a good game of World Tanks. Every shot was a hit, 100% hit percentage with 20 shots, which is quite amazing. But I was very lucky with that one shot from the T-44-100 that he didn't kill us, and with the M41-90 that he actually bounced off our turret, which is amazing, since this turret, if we look at it, survivability is 100mm up front, and if you look at the heat pen of the M41-90, that pen is yeah, all the way to yeah, we can check it here on the gun, 250mm. That's a 150mm additional penetration, like over pen by 150mm, and he just bounced. Lucky day, good game, good play. IS-7 ran into a position all by himself. The T-44 made a big misplay that he just went up the hill instead of driving down and helping us, helping the IS-7, because he would have really taken us out. He would have given us a hard time with the IS-7, but he did not do that. So yeah, lucky for us, we were able to pick up all the kills and the extra damage and the FV shot at the CDC, and just pretty much was all by himself in the end. Also, the E50M kind of, that's what I noticed in a lot of games. I'm almost done now, so don't worry guys, I will end the video soon. The E50M kind of, what do you call it, he overextended because he went into the middle all by himself, while we were 3 tanks in the middle, the E100, me, and the E75. And he went into the middle, and he did not expect me to go back to the base, so I lit him and I took him out. Of course, I'm the autoloader, and every single shot that I fired was a pen, because I was not panic shooting, because I still had the HP that I needed to take out enemy tanks. So that is very important. If you're playing the AMX 5120, HP preservation, the right timing on the auto-loading system, and the mobility, that you use your mobility to your advantage, that is like pretty much the three key features of this vehicle. And the armor is just, well, it's not gonna hold up, but if you're lucky like me, you will get some bounces, especially on the lower plate, not lower plate, but the hull armor. Since the hull armor is quite nicely angled, there are possibilities that you will bounce shots down here, or even up here, as you could see, right, on the mantlet. Like, I mean, this right here is where the turret is sitting in this ring that turns around, which is a part of the turret, but is fixed to the hull. This thing right here actually can bounce stuff too. So if you're shooting a AMX 5120, shoot for the flat parts, like here all the way. Well, it's not so flat, but if you shoot right next to the gun, it's almost it looks like it has like a face, a smile, and the eyes here with the machine guns, or up here. That doesn't matter. Oh my god, it's raining and it's like sunny outside. That's super weird. Okay, back to the game. So yeah, just shoot the flat surfaces, like right here, and it does not matter if you have anything above like the caliber of 100 millimeters or 100 millimeters and above 150 millimeters penetration. You can go through this tank most of the time, especially if you're on the side or the rear. This vehicle does not have any armor, and it's not being portrayed as a heavy tank. Just imagine this vehicle is an mix of a big medium tank that was just way too big because it wanted to get the really big gun on top of its hull, and it just really was dreaming of that huge gun. So it got the huge gun, but it had to become big as well. Just imagine it like that. It's a big medium tank that does not hold up very well on its own, especially if it's in close quarters combat. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you guys on the next video.